City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
60, ready! Viking 18! Nice!
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. A more aggressive call on second.
Ready, check!
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60.
He's going to throw this one. Escapes the pocket. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go!
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now! Go!
They'll go play action on first down. He's still going to the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
On the set!
Another Raiders first down. A gain of 15.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready,
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Ready, steady.
Here's Genty. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it a handful on that run. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Dobbins will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, but did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Now backed up to the 8. 3rd and goal.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Carlson's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Xavier Worthy, now on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up second and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. They stop him at the 39, no first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up.
That's a gain of 4.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Hey, 57, 57. Hey, 43.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
Yellow.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for Kansas City.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's an early lead for the Raiders. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. We go to Genty on the dump off. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming left is Genty. Shoots another one. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
On target to Thornton. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Takes the second down snap. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
It's a screen play to Genty. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. Space to the left. And he's finally brought down at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
From the red zone on first. Headed out right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Let's go.
Genty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, 57, 57.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Working quickly here.
At the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
The first carry now, Brashawn Smith. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow, 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 yellow.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
It's a gain of 19 and brings up third down.
Hey, 43.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Gain of 11. That's another
Couldn't give now to Dowdle. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
To the air, Mahomes. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Hey, color. Yellow. Hey, Ripley. Hey, 57, 57. Fight on these 2, fight on these 2. Yellow. Push on it.
Here's Mahomes. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Chiefs get their first points of this game just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Rucker with the extra point. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off 14-6.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Working now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. A gain of 14. First down, Las Vegas.
On the option, it's Shenty. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackled on the play by one of the linemen, Omar Norman Lott. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They're throwing it. That's complete to Bowers outright. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All set now. 1st and 10.
19 Lions, 70 Timberwolves.
He'll look to throw. Chased out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
19 tight, go!
Again to throw on 2nd. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go now.
One final shot before the half. Gets it quickly to Bowers. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here.
47-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw Mahomes. It is cut left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And he's going to work this down to the 32. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Raiders' 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 18 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 180. Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react.
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs throw 6 points onto their score. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And they'll take the lead.
That's the score. Chiefs 14. Raiders 13. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him over the middle. Give him 13 on that play.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Seventy-six.
Back to throw now. Buys time, rolling right. Incomplete on second down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. Forced out to his right. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Gets it to him on the screen. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Here's Mahomes now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he goes, third and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's first and 10.
Here we go. Start. No. Lights.
And off to Genty. Still has room inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Okay,
Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion try is good. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. We'll get it inside the red zone at the 15 after that interception and return.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away and offensively, where you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. It's a design boot. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Line up the design keeper. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual-threat guy in college, but that's his first in the NFL using his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes back in the backfield, and they give it to him. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Working quickly here. Throwing is Mahomes. He's got a man left. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10.
Going on first down, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and throw it here. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s. That slant. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Rolling left side, Bowers has it. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If he gets close quickly, he could take it to the house.
Shotgun give here to Genty. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set. This is Genty on 2nd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders go up by 12 in the fourth. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Pass to 60.
Pass play now. Got him the 2. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Chiefs, 22.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rio Chanel makes the play. Well, he's had a kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
Running from the pistol here with Jency. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Rolling left, buying some time. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Rig alert, rig alert. 79 Broncos.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Pass to 6. Bronco 80. Let go.
Design quarterback run here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for a 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
They're on 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And he has it along the sideline, but got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Raiders will take...
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do it.